starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods pairing up in the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Green. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. And for Detroit, Harris and Duren together in the middle. Duncan Robinson is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
And it's Detroit to start out. Harris outside. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Cunningham on the wing. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Well, you try to stay connected to Cunningham, but he finds a way.
And here's Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Robinson. Here's Podziemski. Off the mark there with a 3. Harris outside. Cunningham passes to Harris. Here's Duren. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Podziemski.
Yeah, just so active. I love the passion Duren brings to this game. And the skill set, too, is developing.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And Stan, the Pistons' J.B. Bickerstaff, the runner-up last season for Coach of the Year.
Well, yeah, instead it went to Kenny Atkinson, who replaced him in Cleveland. But B.A. talking about landing on your feet, Bickerstaff showing again he can turn things around.
And Duren drops them both. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Porzingis finds Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Harris. Shot clock at 5. And it's Green missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their #1 priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Harris outside. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Duren up top. Thompson outside. He shoots a 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
First free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both shots. For Detroit, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Harris outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry from deep three-point land. And that comes off the assist by Green.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Cunningham passes to Duren. Here's Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. Back to Harris. There's Cunningham with a three. Pajemski grabs the board. Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Here's Curry. Blocked!
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
And the Warriors with another three!
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Duren with a screen on Green. For three, here's Harris. Knocks down the triple.
Strong response by the veteran Harris, coming back with his own three, making a statement move.
Now here's Pajemski. 14 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Here's Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's Green missing. The Pistons leading. Outside Robinson. Cunningham on the wing. The Warriors pull it in. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
It's never easy to win games when you're missing free throws. They had to be better.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Here's Harris, following the score by Golden State. Back to Cunningham. Pass to Robinson. Takes the three. That shot, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Outside, Green. And here's Curry for three. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Cunningham with the ball. 11 points for him last game against New York.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
The Warriors have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Pass to Porzingis. Lets a floater go. Count it. Good.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Now Duren. Harris passes to Cunningham. From about 19, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Cunningham's got 9 points.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
The top pick in his draft, Kate Cunningham was brought in to turn the Pistons around, Coach.
Well, absolutely, B.A., but people got frustrated that it didn't happen right away. But after some good personal years, but not so good for the team, B.A. Cade led the Pistons to the playoffs last year.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Warriors make some changes. Al Horford comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Melton in for Podziemski. Here's Duren. His numbers are solid, putting up around 18 points a game. Thompson. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Moses Moody.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Asar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Warriors?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
Well, with his foundation defensively, Coach, everything else is a bonus for Asar Thompson.
Yeah, and actually, B.A., he's becoming more proficient on the offensive end. The evolution of Asar's game, that'll be a big part of this team's success going forward.
Good on both. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, B.A. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Brian, back to you.
Able to dial it in. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. The Warriors have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Horford, a screen on Robinson. Melton attacking. And here's Horford for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. The Pistons trailing. Harris outside. Pass to Thompson. Curry against Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. And here's Harris outside. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Now here's Curry. 12 points for him. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Warriors lead by 1.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
And stolen by Green. Melton against Thompson. And that one's good. Melton. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
A top passer at his position. Green really takes pleasure in feeding his guys and getting them going.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. And he gets that one. 11 points for Cade Cunningham.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Melton outside. Horford, a screen on Robinson. From deep, Melton. Rebound Detroit.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
Cunningham outside. Launches it. Horford pulls it in. And here are the Warriors now. Melton passes to Curry.
2 minutes remaining on first. 2 minutes.
Back to Melton. Horford, a screen on Robinson. From deep, Melton. Thompson pulls it in. Well, Detroit shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. To the paint. Here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
That is what they want from Duren. Spike it, young fella.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. group out there. Defense on our 2K leaderboard. Looking at the best when it comes to points per game allowed over the previous month. In the third spot, Detroit.
Well, you have to praise their defense over the last month. They've been working as a team to put almost constant pressure on opposing offenses. Just terrific stuff.
The Warriors trailing. Pass to Melton. Porzingis sets a screen. The three is up. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. Now here's Herter. Here's Jenkins. Here's LeVert. That's no good. Couldn't get his first one to go.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
And so it's Detroit with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Jenkins. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against New York. 5 on the clock. There's Herter with the 3. Porzingis grabs the board. And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for the Warriors. Pass to Melton. Porzingis with a screen on Herter. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And here's Detroit. They trail by 1. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
Now Melton out to the wing. Here's Porzingis. And that one drops. Now it's a 3-point Warrior lead. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He was money from deep, sinking 5 triples in the period. We'll be back in a moment. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
On the floor for the Warriors, Al Horford out there with Kristaps Porzingis. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Santos in at the 3 slot. Now here's Herter. No points yet. Horford outside. Pass to Melton. From deep. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor. Pistons trail by 5. Stewart outside. And here's Herter. Just 5 to shoot. And Holland the bucket on the assist by Herter. Holland's gotten his first bucket of the night.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Screen by Horford. Melton passes to Horford. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Here's Jenkins. Off target with the three. The Warriors lead by 6. Pass to Santos. Now Melton. Horford, left side. For 3, Porzingis. The rebound by Stewart. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Jenkins. Detroit moving the ball around. Down low. Outside for LeVert. Stewart, a screen on Melton. Here's Jenkins. Sends it home from three-point land. Jenkins has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porzingis sets a screen. And here's Melton. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And some changes here for Detroit. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. Robinson comes in for Herter. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Jenkins. The Warriors also with a sub. Spencer's checked in. And it's Detroit with the ball. Cunningham outside. Pass to Robinson. Lets the three fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. So we'll see Kristaps Porzingis go to the line here. That's on Isaiah Stewart. Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Kristaps Porzingis. One shot.
And that one misses.
Yeah, Kristaps Porzingis, a solid shooter from the line.
When you're a 6'8" pivot like Isaiah Stewart, you'd better have the strength to battle longer players.
Yeah, B.A., his game is all about power. Once he establishes position, it's hard to root him out of there. And, man, he sets some teeth-rattling things.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green is checked in. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Melton outside. Here's Santos. He's scoreless. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. There he is. The three-point king delivers on cue.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
For 3, Robinson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Curry passes to Melton. Stewart against Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Over Cunningham. Curry's shot is off. Pistons trail by 7. To the inside. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Now here's Curry. He's got 18. To the left side wing. Porzingis against Stewart. Porzingis in the post. Got it. Porzingis has got 12 points in the game.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Robinson. Stewart with it. He picked up 15 in their last win against New York. Here's Thompson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
Now here's Melton. Outside Curry. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Here's Holland. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And they're on the run. Melton with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. In traffic, Curry puts it in.
The assist. The answer. Melton.
Pistons trail by 10. Now Cunningham, 11 points in the game. And stolen by Porzingis. Curry surveys. Pass to Green, back to Curry.
And that puts them just one foul from the bonus.
Tobias Harris checked in for the Pistons. Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Pajimski comes in for Melton.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's Porzingis. He's got 12. Moody from outside. Ooh, the smooth three from Moody.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. You look at the Warriors, hasn't been a banner year thus far, but they're clinging to that 8th spot in the conference.
Well, I think for Golden State, they had some lofty goals to start the year, but they may not have the roster to hang with the league's elite teams.
Yeah, they wanted to accomplish more this season, but things haven't quite worked out. Some bad breaks along the way.
Inside, and stolen by Porzingis. In transition, here come the Warriors. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Porzingis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, the thing is, you got to be very careful when Porzingis gets that catch-and-shoot game working.
And here's Harris outside. Knocks it down from distance. Harris has got 11.
They are shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Pass to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. And here's Curry for 3. And Curry answers with a 3 of his own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
For 3, here's Harris. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Back to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Thompson. Clock at 4. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Cunningham. Rebounded by Green. And the Warriors with possession. They're on a 20-7 run. Moody passes to Curry. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. Curry, no good. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Harris. He picked up 15 in their last win against New York.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Here's Curry following the three-pointer by Detroit. Right side, Porzingis. Outside, Pajemski. Porzingis with a screen on Robinson. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Cunningham. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul. Santos is checked in for the Warriors.
First team foul. Warrior substitution. Number 15. Santos.
Here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Harris passes to Thompson. Duran the screen. Just 5 on the clock. Pistons keep it alive. Count it. Duran's got 8 points.
Plays like that make a coach's life easy. Love the work rate he shows on the glass to get the score.
Outside Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Cunningham outside. Here's the three. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside Pajemski to the middle. Duran against Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Robinson passes to Duran. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Detroit shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
Second team foul. At the line for Detroit. Duran shooting
One shot.
And Duran no good on that one.
Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Here's Santos. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. The three from Curry. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. Thompson finds Cunningham. Here's Duran. Green covering. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Draymond Green.
And Duran doesn't fear the contact. In fact, he welcomes it when he's trying to score.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Duran.
Well, a lottery pick back in 2022. Jalen Duran brings energy to this team. A big frame, toughness down low.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Well, look, it seems like every time Jalen Duran is on the floor, he's looking to outdo himself, to raise his own standards as a player. I really like that about him.
Here's Santos. No made baskets yet. Clock at 6. Here's Curry, who drains the 19-footer. And the Warriors lead by 8.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And they double up Harris. Back to Cunningham. There's 18 seconds left to play in the second quarter.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade can take over a game.
Curry with it. 28 points for him. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thank you. Well, Coach Kerr, what did you like about the way your guys have started this game off?
Well, I like the way we defended without fouling so we could get our flow. And guys just came in and made some big ones, and our offense got going.
The defense was disciplined. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Arena Entertainment.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for Golden State.
They've controlled the pace and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
Says the Jet. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like these kind of games, to tell you the truth.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Thompson and Harris make up the forwards. Cade Cunningham out there with Duncan Robinson. And it's Duren in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Here's Porzingis. Detroit with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
When Harris is cooking like this, get him the ball and clear the way, because he's going to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
Well, Grant, Tobias Harris has been around the league. What's his best asset?
You know, I think it's his reliability and versatility. Harris is always on the floor, having led the NBA in games played multiple times. And he just gets the job done.
Yep, that one's good. Harris has got 18.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy in that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Back over to you, Brian.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Cunningham against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Cunningham missing. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. 2-point game. What a finish from Porzingis.
Well, he's called the unicorn for a reason. Porzingis doing unicorn-type things tonight.
Duren to the post. Defended by Porzingis. Great D that time from Porzingis. And stolen by Cunningham. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Now here's Curry, and he's got 28 now. Green, a screen. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 30.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside Robinson for three. Here's Harris. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
Terrific at cashing in off the catch. Harris wants those passes to come his way.
Outside Pajemski. Pass to Porzingis. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. And the baseline jumper, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Duren with a screen on Green. Back to Duren for the lead. Yes! And the foul! It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for Detroit, Duren. 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Duren. Now here's Curry. Give him 30. Pass to Green. Outside Moody. Now here's Porzingis. 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Now Cunningham. Back to Harris. To the inside. Here's Duren. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
The unicorn out there doing what he does on defense, protecting the paint.
Moody passes to Green. On the wing, Green. Pass to Curry. Fires, high post. Buries the jump shot. Curry's got 32 points.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Harris on the wing. Thompson scanning the floor. Back to Harris. Outside Robinson. Misses the 3. The Warriors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Moody. Oh, serious gut check point from Moody.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Cunningham up top. He's covered by Curry. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Curry's got 35 in the game.
And he was hot from 3 to start this game. That's his first since halftime.
Now Thompson, right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. There's Cunningham with a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. The Warriors lead by 3. Pass to Curry. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside Robinson. Detroit moving the ball around. And here's Cunningham outside. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Curry against Cunningham. From behind the arc. And again, it's Curry with a 3. Curry's got 41.
And anything you can do, Curry can do better. You do not want to get in the shooting contest with that man.
Duren with a screen on Green. Takes a three. They get it again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Now here's Pajemski. Robinson defending. On the wing, Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Can't get it to drop. Pistons trail by 4. Duren, the pass to Cunningham. Green against Harris. Thompson outside. And there's the lob. And stolen by Porzingis. Curry against Cunningham. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his first foul. And the Pistons making a change here. Jenkins is checked in. Melton, he's checked in for the Warriors. On defense, Detroit. The three. The rebound by Detroit. Here's Jenkins. Pass to Harris. Here's Jenkins. The three is up. The rebound by Moody. Outside, Green. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Green is so clever at forcing the D's hand. Gotta be careful how you guard him inside.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
He misses the free throw.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Santos is checked in. Good on the second one. Here's Jenkins. Outside Robinson. Pass to Thompson. Harris outside. And again, the Pistons missing. The Warriors lead by 5. Green, the pass to Curry. Melton up top. Back to Curry. Now Porzingis, covered by Duren. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, strong take by Porzingis.
Yeah, try as they might, the defense can't stop Porzingis inside. He's too tall and too committed.
Duren finds Robinson. Now Thompson. All sorts of time. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Green. Over the defense. Green gets it to go inside.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. And this is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Herter comes in for Robinson.
At the line for your Pistons, Harris. Tobias Harris, 1 shot.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
Now here's Curry, and he's got 41 now. Unable to get that one.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right and you still get a bad result.
Harris outside. Oh, there's the alley! And the dunk by Duren.
Well, as a lob partner, Duren's exactly what you want. He really goes and gets it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
There's a minute 59 left to play in the third quarter. And again for three.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. And here's Harris. 24 points for him. Outside Herter. This one for three. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got 4 rebounds now. Herter against Melton. From the arc. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. And now it's a 10-point Warrior lead.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Duren. And here's Harris. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Jenkins' shot is good.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
Bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Curry. He's got 44. Shot from the top of the key. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Curry's got 46.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Harris misses. The Warriors lead by 9. Outside Curry. From deep. It doesn't go for him. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. He added to his astounding total of 3-pointers in this quarter. He may never have another night like this. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Golden State, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, Al Horford out there with DeAnthony Melton, and it's Santos in at the small forward position.
Well, this is the calling card of Herter, lethal from outside the arc.
Pass to Melton. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. Now Porzingis, the 3-ball. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Cunningham looking around. Shot on the wing, and again, it's Detroit converting.
And the patience of Cunningham, working in the pick and roll, always seems to get to his spot.
Pass to Santos. Melton on the wing. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. So we'll see DeAnthony Melton here go to the line. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
One shot.
And Melton, no good on that one. Pistons trail by 6. Pass to Herter. Lots of room. Yep, right through the net. Herter's got 5 points in the quarter.
Using that quick, high release, Herter is an effective jump shooter.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Pistons have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart. Here's Holland. Horford covering. Now Stewart. Here's Holland. Launches a 3. Porzingis grabs the board. Down low. Horford gets it done inside.
Yeah, Horford has gotten more selective with his shooting, but he's still very efficient inside.
Melton against Cunningham. Shoots from 12. Santos pulls it in. Santos has got his 5th rebound in this one. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Porzingis. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant 1. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Tobias Harris checked in for Detroit. And Golden State also making a switch. Curry's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He told his guys, quote, do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And he knocks down the first one.
Yeah, and when healthy, Porzingis is still a very effective player and an important part to his team's success.
Both free throws good from Porzingis. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Back to Melton. Porzingis against Stewart. Porzingis passes to Curry. Crafty move from deep. Melton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, he was scuffling with this shot in the first half, but since the break, he's been putting it all together.
Now here's Cunningham. Ooh, assertive from Cunningham.
Well, this is the story of the night for that defense. They have not been able to contain Cunningham.
And stolen by Cunningham. Stewart outside. Harris against Horford. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford.
This is Harris putting his physicality to good use, making sure he gets some contact inside and draws the whistle.
Tobias Harris, 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Green's checked in for Horford. And Harris drops them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Curry with it. Pass to Santos. Melton left side. The three. Rebound Detroit. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now Cunningham. Now Stewart. Detroit moving the ball around. Outside Herter. Puts up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Green, the pass to Curry. Oh, Stephen Curry, shot maker extraordinaire.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Cunningham passes to Harris. To the paint. Here's Stewart, and finished off by Stewart.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Melton outside. Pass to Santos. Outside, Green. Green able to hit from 3.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Now here's Harris. Green covering. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a 3-point opportunity here. 1 free throw coming up. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And it's Robinson in for Herter. And Golden State also making a switch. Moody's checked in for Melton.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
The Warriors lead by 7. Outside Moody. Pass to Santos. Outside Green. On the wing, Curry. Crosses over. And again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Curry against Cunningham. Shoots over Curry. And again, the Pistons missing. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Outside Moody. Outside Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Harris left side. Cunningham outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. Outside Moody. Here's Santos. The 3-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 9. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Now here's Curry. 3-pointer. Detroit with a rebound. Harris has got rebound number 7 tonight. The floater. Ooh, light touch from Cunningham.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Porzingis. Pass to Curry for 3. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game.
Yeah, moving alongside Curry's mark from 2016. That was the top spot until Clay took it.
There's a little old school from Porzingis, using that mid-range.
Thompson outside. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Curry, and Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Thompson. 27 points for Cade Cunningham. To the left wing. Porzingis finds Curry. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. And that three pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Clay Thompson, that is.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now here's Green. Now Curry. Curry at the rim.
Well, they wouldn't be in the position they're in without his contribution. He has tormented this defense tonight.
Now Duran. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
And Jalen is just taking over in this one. This is how lethal of a player he can be.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in.
Podziemski.
Warriors lead by 11. Here's Green. Curry outside. Porzingis with a screen on Cunningham. Duran pulls it down.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, deflected. And Porzingis with the block.
Well, look, if you want to shoot over Porzingis, you got to create more space than that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Duran. Duran, the screen. The three is off. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Curry with it, picked up by Cunningham. Ooh, it doesn't go. Pistons trail by 11. We've got 1:28 left in the final quarter. Here's Robinson, puts up the tray. Curry there for the rebound. Outside Moody. Now Green for three. Oh, it's off target. Now Thompson. Cade on the drive. Now Robinson. Let's loose for three. The three ball is down.
Robinson not afraid to let it fly from deep. You got to get out on him.
Well, the Warriors shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Curry. 41 seconds left to play in the fourth. Another bucket! Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
13-5. At the line for the Warriors, Curry. Stephen Curry. One shot.
One shot.
Well, that shuts the door on any hope of a comeback. Nicely done.
And it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 11. Thompson fires! Can't get the three. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Here's Curry. Beyond the arc. Good! Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
It's a new single-game high-water mark for triples.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
Detroit calls timeout. They trail by 14. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
Well, I've been in this spot more times than I'd like to admit. All you can do is tell your guys to hold their heads up and finish strong.
Stewart, a screen on Curry. Now Stewart. He launches. Knocks down the trifecta. So Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is